So Rohan, tell us something about content marketing. So in this digital era, as they say, content is the key. So how do you exactly make content viral?
What I've observed is when I was hired as a viral content strategist by a huge media publication, and they had this misconception that content marketing is all about you writing blogs and then expecting your marketers to distribute your blog post. It is absolutely everything that you do or produce on the internet on different digital channels is content, and that's what content marketing is. So let's say if you're sharing your Instagram stories or Instagram posts, that itself is content marketing. So talking about virality, there are actually two stages of virality, and the first stage is the traditional definition of virality. What people think is if your content reaches millions of people, it would be considered viral. I do not agree on that, because I feel there are two stages of virality. The first stage is if your content reaches out of your current network. So let's take example of Instagram. Let's say you have 1000 Instagram followers. If you are publishing something that is watched by your followers, and if your followers choose to pick one of your posts and share it with their own network, so your content is getting distributed out of your network, and that itself is virality. Now the second stage is, because of this network effect where you share something and then your network shares it further and their network shares it further, this makes content reach those million views. So million views is not just out of nowhere. It's because the content passed the first stage, that is getting out of your network. So that's why I feel there are two stages of virality. And secondly, if you want to go viral on any platform, I have these 4 proven steps. The first is identify the platform you want to go viral on. So if I have to ask you which platform would you like to go viral on, what would it be?
I think it would be Instagram. I think most of the people today actually are on Instagram, when compared to the other platforms. So yeah, Instagram.
Let's pick Instagram. So Instagram is the platform you want to be viral on. So the platform is identified, step 1 done. The step 2 is identify all the actions on the platform. So if I have to generally name the actions, it would be likes, comments, follow, direct messages. So these would be the 4 primary actions that you would want to perform. And not just identifying the actions, but identifying actions that would drive awareness. So let's say if I like one of your posts on Instagram, you get a notification that Rohan Chaubey liked your post. If I follow, you get a notification. If I direct message you, you get a notification. So any action that drives awareness about me to you is the action I want to keep performing.
Okay.
Right? So let's say if I'm into selling organic products, I would maybe search for a hashtag like vegan or natural or something like that. And this is the audience that would care about my product. So I would perform actions like maybe liking their post, following them, and that's how I'm driving awareness. So the step 2 is done. The step 3 is you identify if there is a way to automate it, or if not, you perform those actions consistently. So let's say if I follow or like these people who are into vegan products, maybe 100 or 200 people per day, maybe 10% of it, 30% of it would want to reciprocate. So I remember we connected on Twitter first. Maybe I followed you, you followed me, and that was reciprocal. And that's where we cross-connected on other platforms as well. So what happens is, if you send a notification, that is, if you perform an action that generates awareness, it would be reciprocated by a certain percentage of people, and that's how you grow your audience. And lastly, the last step is to do it on scale. So this is not like you're performing 10 or 20 likes per day. Performing maximum possible actions on a platform to get maximum possible traction. So more awareness would drive more followers or more users or more revenue or whatsoever you want to say. So the first step always is identifying actions that will generate more awareness, and then awareness will eventually convert into something, either followers or revenues or whatever your end goal is.